These people are facing a major judgment in their lives for what they did to you. Now, for the people that you are dealing with, there's different energies here. There's one person here that they have a family. They have like the happy life. Like they have a family. They may be married. They may have or have a child. Just they have that family life. And although on the outside it looks very glittery, it looks very beautiful, it looks like they have it all together. However, behind closed doors, what you don't see is the internal battle that they deal with on a daily basis, and the type of battles that they deal with the people within their home. So if these people are married, it may look like a happy marriage, but there's bickering, there's disputes, there's arguing, there's not seeing eye to eye. But if these people are not married, there's an internal battle that they are facing every single day that is really, it's causing their emotions to be all over the place. They are dealing with this internal battle within themselves because of not being where they want to be, not knowing truly who they are, not knowing truly what they want out of life. And although they may have thought that it came from a family, it may have came from a marriage, it may have came from a child, it may have came from being a parent. If they don't deal with if they don't deal with their problems internally, nothing on the outside will bring them, oh, thank you, Lord. Nothing on the outside will bring them that stability and that security and that unconditional love that they are searching for until they begin to first give it to themselves, until they deal with their own internal battles and have peace within themselves. They're not going to see peace outside of themselves until they have peace from within. They're going to continue to battle with people around them while they are still battling within themselves. They don't show people that they are dealing with this internal battle. They hide it very well. They hide behind this facade. But remember that all that glitters is not gold. Although something may look a certain way on the outside, it is totally different on the inside. It's totally different behind closed doors, because people have a way of making things appear to be what they want it to appear to be. But not everything is as it seems. So these people are dealing with this very difficult internal battle that they are facing, that they have to fight through so that they can enjoy what they have here. They have all of this, but they are unable to enjoy it because they have this internal battle. So these other people, they do not have harmony within their life right now. They're not dealing with the peace. They're lacking harmony and peace within their lives. They really just feel like their life is out of balance. What was once bringing them stability and security and balance in their life is now gone. They've been stripped of this. They've been deprived of this. And now they are learning how to build and have that harmony and balance on their own 2 feet, without the dependency on another. For some of them, relationships have been broken up with. If they were with someone committed, that relationship is now over with. If they had a solid group of people around them, that group is no longer around them. They could be estranged from family members. And it's all because this is the energy of the person that's very, very cold. They're very, very cold and cutting with their words, very verbally aggressive and verbally abusive. This is the person that did a lot of psychological verbal damage and abuse to you. This is the person that was very nasty with their words. This was the person that was very wicked. This was the person that spoke word curses. This is the person that is like, when they opened their mouth, it's like swords were coming out. It's like all they did was want to just cut people and stab people with their words, because this person could be an air sign, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And air signs are very strong mentally. They're very intuitive. They can see things. They're intuitive. They can sense things and pick up on them. But when you have one that's very cold and callous like this, they will use what they see and use it against the person to hurt them intentionally. But it's not always the truth, because often at times what this person did is this person spoke a lot of lies. They spoke a lot of negative things that were not even true, but said it to make it seem as if it was true. They spoke with so much conviction, but what they were saying was not even true. And because this person was so cold, they were so wicked, they were just so nasty. This is why they have been stripped of their foundation, because they destroyed relationships, they caused division, they broke up friendships, they caused so much discord amongst a group of people, and they are the ones that was behind the balance and harmony to not be in balance, for the harmony to not be restored, for things falling apart in that group, for causing the disharmony, for causing things to fall apart. They were the cause of it because of the energy that they projected into it. So that's why all that's backfiring happening in their life, and now they are seeing how it feels. But it's just the same. Another person here was within a relationship, a committed relationship with someone, but that relationship has ended, and they are very much in their head about why this occurred, why this went down, because they thought that this was someone that was going to be like their person, their soulmate, but it turned out not working out. And this caused them to be deal with a lot of mental agony and mental stress because of this. They also feel that they lost parts of themselves as well. Like, they don't feel connected with themselves anymore. They feel as if they used to be very connected with themselves. Like, they used to have a good relationship with themselves, but now they feel like that spark is, they feel like they have lost that connection with themselves. They feel like they lost themselves a bit. And they're doing what they can to get themselves back. Like, their mind is just very foggy, very hazy, very cloudy, because they're wondering, how can I clear up all this confusion in my mind? How can I clear up all this fog? How can I get myself to be back to myself? So if they weren't in a committed relationship, then this is just them feeling as if they are not themselves, or that the version of themselves that they thought they were, they are not, because that version was a fake version. That version was surface level. That version was a very superficial version, and that version of themselves no longer has any more power, because the way that they used to get power was to overpower people. And that's the personality, that's the version of themselves that they chose to be, but that's not even who they are. So they are now basically not behaving in that energy anymore, and now they're lost, and they're trying to figure out who they are outside of this. Is because I'm getting, it's like this person was in like a mean girl era. I'm getting a feminine energy in this mean girl era. That's all she used to do. She didn't know no other role except the mean girl. And when that role was stripped from her and she lost her power, she lost her confidence, and she realized this was no longer working for her, now it's at a point where she's feel like she has a standstill. She's wondering, how can I exist without being the mean girl? How can I exist and just be the good person? She's spending a lot of time thinking about her past, thinking about things that she used to do, thinking about all the time she was mean to people, and realize, what did she gain out of that? And she's feeling a lot of guilt because she knows that she was hurtful and mean to people that were undeserving. And she was hurtful and mean to people that were kind to her, innocent people. She realized that she shed innocent blood. There's another energy here of someone that was also very much aggressive in their communication, aggressive with their words. This was a person that was very forceful, very controlling. They were very much aggressive in your face and bold with it. They were very like intimidating with it as well. This was a person that felt like they did not have much power within themselves, so they had to overcompensate to gain that power. It's like they had to be over intimidating to intimidate people, but it just seemed very forced, very fake, very cringy. It's very much giving like, girl, just stop, because this is not even, no. Kind of giving that energy, but it's like people could, it's almost like when this person had this energy towards you, you can see right through it, because you're just like, baby, this is not even you. You're not an intimidating person, and you don't intimidate me. And you're kind of just looking at them like, baby. So even though you may have at some point checked this person, and other times you may have just sat there and kind of let them have it, because like you're noticing that this person is just doing what everyone else is doing. It's like this was the biggest follower. This was the one that would like fall into groupthink. This is the one that was the conformer, the one that would slip into conformity. Like, oh, that's what we're doing? We hate this person? Okay, let me go ahead and hate this person. This was the one that changed their mind. It's like at first they were for you, but then when everybody else went against you, then, oh, now I'm against this person too. This person was very immature in their mind, and what they wanted was acceptance. They wanted to fit in, so they would do whatever it is that they could to fit in. And a lot of that aggression that they had was really just a mask for how hurt they truly were. I mean, and we have here this Three of Swords, baby. This person was very hurt. And you know what they say, hurt people? Yeah. This was a very, very hurt person, because this person had, this person had been through a lot in their life. They had been through a lot of heartbreak. Their first heartbreak did not come from someone romantic. Their first heartbreak came from family, came from a parent. I'm hearing a father, hearing a mother, family members. Their heartbreak came from their foundation. So they have father wound, mother wound, very deep wounds. I'm hearing sirens in the background confirming this message. This person was very, very heartbroken. And in order for them to protect themselves, they had to be in this tough exterior energy. But in the mix of them doing all of that, they hurt you and traumatized you and came against you. They didn't have to come against you, though. That was their choice. So you can understand where they were coming from and why they did it, but it still didn't make it right. They still were wrong. They didn't have to do you like that. They were being a follower.